Oh, yeah, sorry, it does that. Okay, I'll have you start off this slow flow class in a comfortable seated position with the legs lying in front of each other, or maybe you bring the bottoms of the feet together like a book, yogi's choice. But whatever you choose, I want you to feel some balance in the hips so one hip isn't sitting higher than the other. Feel the sit bones root down. And if you want, you can place the hands next to your hips and maybe just roll, do a couple of circles, one direction and then the other. Kind of rock from side to side and then root back down. And then at some point, I would like your hands to eventually make their way onto the thighs, but make your spine strong and straight as can be. Don't force anything. Allow the straightness to give ease to your natural curves. Pull the crown of the head up high. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. And let's come to this practice together with some deep cycles of breath. So we'll take 3 breaths together. Take your full inhale into the nose. Slow, steady exhale. Inhale in through the nose. Slow, steady exhale. Last cycle of breath together. Inhale in through the nose. Slow, steady exhale. And just for these next 3 cycles of breath, I want you to focus on taking the breath in through the nose, drawing the energy up the spine. And then as you exhale, exhale the air out, but try not to let yourself collapse. So build up your structure on the inhale, maintain the integrity as you exhale. One more cycle of breath with this focus. And just for this practice, and maybe just for this moment, I want you to think of a word, okay? And I'll help you come up with it. So on your inhale, you're saying the words, I am. And as you exhale, can you say a word that describes you? I am on the inhale. And then it's like you're slowly sharing your word with the world as you exhale. One more breath, just like this. I am. And exhale. Now you can keep this word as an anchor throughout your practice, or maybe you return to it afterwards, but know that it's always there for you. Let's just take another deep cycle of breath together. And then with the nose, let's start getting some movement going. So slowly start drawing a circle with the nose. Don't worry about what direction it's going. Just start drawing a circle. And as you make these rotations, play around with how big or little your circles need to be. You might change it up. Maybe use your mantra that you just created to guide you. One more full cycle of breath. And then slowly reverse direction of your circle. And you might notice that the size of your circle needs to change, or maybe you keep it the same. Let this movement be intuitive. One more breath. And then find yourself in stillness. Nose is forward, crown of the head is reaching high. Awesome. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Slide the shoulders down and away from the ears. Take another breath here, rooting the sit bones down, reaching the fingers high. And don't collapse as you exhale. All right, slowly bring the left hand behind the back, right hand on the left knee. Okay, take your breath here, and then let the exhale guide the twist to the left. And I want you to notice if anything in the spine has shifted outside of a rotation. So did you lean forward a little bit? Are you rolling a shoulder in a little deeper? And then maybe take the gaze to look out over the left shoulder. One more big breath. And then reach the left arm up high, so the right hand is still on your left knee, and then tip towards the right knee as you exhale. So now you get a little bit of flexion going. All right, palm can go high or it can face the ground. But as you inhale, you expand. And try not to collapse as you exhale. One more breath. And then as you inhale, draw yourself up and go ahead and reach the left arm back. As your spine is nice and tall, gaze is to the left. And then reach the right arm forward. So now you have this nice T. And then rotate the torso back into center. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Arms are open. Thumbs are up. All right, inhale, reach the arms up high. Keep the structure as you exhale. Awesome. Bring the right hand behind, left hand on the right knee. And then on your next exhale, whenever that is, slowly guide the torso over towards the right side. And just be mindful that the movement is in rotation, that there isn't any leaning forward. And then take the gaze to look over the right shoulder as comfortably as can be. One more big breath here. And then reach your right arm up high to the sky, fingers spread nice and wide. Tip towards the left knee. Right arm across the right ear, fingertips reach forward. Slowly look up towards the sky. Stay with your breath. One more cycle. And then reach back up, crown the head reaches high, and then reach the right arm back. Torso's, or the gaze is still over towards the right. Reach the left arm forward, and then rotate the arms out to a T. Reach the arms up high on the inhale. Maintain the integrity on the exhale. Full inhale. Take it over towards the left as you exhale. So left hand behind, right hand on left knee. Reach the left arm up high. Inhale. Tip towards the right knee. Exhale. Stay here for a breath. All right. Reach up as you inhale. Left arm back, right arm forward as you exhale. Inhale into the T. Exhale, stay. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale. Right hand, inhale up high, sorry. And then right hand behind, left hand on right knee as you exhale. Right arm comes up high. Tip to the left knee as you exhale. Stay for a full cycle. Inhale, bring the right arm up, left arm out to a T. Exhale back into center. Inhale, stay. Exhale. Reach the arms up high to the sky. And then slowly bring the hands down. Let the fingertips touch as you exhale. Awesome. All right, come on to hands and knees in a tabletop pose. Knees are underneath the hips, hands are spread nice and wide under the shoulders. Sometimes it's nice to pad the tops of the feet onto the mat. Maybe tuck under toes, rock forwards and backwards. Maybe make some circles. Getting some gentle movement, reversing. And then find yourself in your tabletop pose. All right. Let's take a cycle of breath here, okay? So you feel the crown of the head reaching forward, shoulders are reaching back, tailbone is pulling into the spine. And you maintain the structure on the exhale. On the next inhale, drop the belly, pull the sternum on through, look on up, squeeze the scapulas together, tuck under toes, cow pose. And then find your cat as you exhale, tops of the feet, return to the mat, chin into chest, belly button into spine. All right, find your cow on the inhale, cat on the exhale, cow on the inhale, Cat on the exhale. 2 more times, cow on the inhale. Cat on the exhale. 1 more time, cow on the inhale. Cat on the exhale. And if you want, you can make some C shapes with the spine. So bring the left shoulder and left hip together. And then back into center, right shoulder, right hip together. Back into center. Just 2 more times on both sides. Getting the low back warmed up. And then find your way back into your tabletop pose. Slowly and carefully bring the hands forward in front of you a little bit. Tuck under the toes. Make the hips up high into your first downward dog. And you can pedal it out. All right, let's find some stillness in this downward dog. One more big breath here, really pushing the hands and the feet into the mat, hips come high. And try not to let yourself collapse on the exhale. Shift forward into your plank pose as you inhale. Keep the structure as you exhale, staying in plank. Inhale. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest, coming all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders or elbows underneath the shoulders. Slowly peel the chin and the chest up into a cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up into your cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel up into your cobra. Maybe come up a little higher. Exhale, lower. One more time. Find your cobra as you inhale. And lower down as you exhale. And then slowly make your way back into your plank or table and then downward dog. One more big breath here. And then lift your right leg high to the sky. And then slowly bring the right foot through to the hands. Maybe you walk it up. So you're in your high runner's lunge. Okay, from here, you might want to step your left foot in a little bit. You'll sink the right knee over the right ankle a little bit. The left knee is still lifted. And then as you exhale, as you inhale, slowly straighten the right leg into your, I told you that wrong. That's okay. Let's come back into your high runner's lunge. Inhale, find your cow back, look on up. As you exhale, straighten your right leg, cat back. Inhale, find your cow back, bent knee. Exhale, straighten your right leg, cat back. One more time, find your lunge, sink a little deeper, look on up, find your cow back. Exhale, pyramid pose, cat back. All right, and then slowly shift into your runner's lunge. All right, step your right foot back to meet your left foot, plank pose. And then slowly and carefully lower down or drop the knees, the chin, the chest. Finding your cobra. And then slowly pushing back into your downward dog. Only 3 breaths here. 2. Last breath. Lift your left leg high to the sky, and then step your left foot through to your hand here. High runner's lunge. Left knee in line with the left ankle, just briefly. And then slowly start sinking the left knee in front of the left ankle. Look on up, find your cow back. And then as you exhale, straighten the left leg, round the back into your cat back. Pyramid leg, cat back. All right, 4 more times. Find the lunge, cow back on the inhale. Straighten the left leg, round the back, cat back on the exhale. 3 more times, lunge, look forward. Straighten, cat. 2 more times. Find your lunge, look forward and up. Cat back, pyramid pose. 1 more time. And then find your way into your lunge. And then left foot meets right foot, plank pose. Lower down slowly. Find your back bend. And then push back into your downward dog. All right, 3 breaths here. Fully inhaling in. Slow, steady exhale. Full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. 1 more breath. And then carefully walk the feet to the back of your hands, finding your forward fold. Your halfway lift, so fingertips can be on the ground, the shin, or the thighs. Crown of the head reaches forward, belly button into spine. Fold. And then rooting down, reach your arms up high to the sky. And then bring them down to the side. Mountain pose. Take a breath here. Fabulous. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. This time, step your right foot back, high runner's lunge. Plant your right foot down. And then as you feel ready, I want you to slowly start hovering over the left thigh. Reach the arms forward, fingertips reach forward, okay? Really press into the back leg, your strong left knee. You'll hover here. One more breath, stay strong. And then slowly peel the torso up, coming up into your warrior one. Okay. Spin the right heel up. So now you're in your crescent lunge. And then I want you to carefully bring the hands onto the hips. Slide the left hip back. And then slowly start hinging forward. And then hands come down onto the ground into your pyramid pose. So I need to step my right foot forward. Dropping the head. One more breath here. And then bend into your left knee. Have your left foot meet your right foot, plank pose. And then carefully take it through your flow. Or meet in a downward dog. All right, 3 breaths here. Fully inhaling in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And then reach the right leg high. Step the right foot through to the hands. All right, right foot is planted. Left heel is still lifted. Come up to your crescent lunge with salute. All right, you can keep your hands high or place your hands onto your hips. But then slowly, I want you to come onto the right leg standing, bringing the left knee in front. So the left knee is hovering. Cool. One more breath here, stay strong. And then as you exhale, you'll extend the hip back, sending the left foot back down, bending back into your right knee, your crescent lunge with salute. All right, let's try that 2 more times, okay? Hands come onto the hips. As you inhale, you'll bring the left knee forward. As you exhale, extend the left hip back. So, inhale, bring the left knee up. Exhale, left foot back. One more time, inhale, left knee comes up. Exhale, left hip comes back, arms come back up high. And then frame the right foot with both hands. Have your left foot meet your right foot, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward. And then reach your arms up high to the sky as you inhale. Down to the side as you exhale. All right. Second side. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. This time, step your left foot back. Spin the left heel down. So you set yourself up for your warrior one. Hover the torso over the right thigh. Reach the arms parallel to the ears. Fingertips reach forward. Feel yourself really root down through your feet. One more breath here, stay strong. And then reach the arms up high to the sky, warrior one. Dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Hands come onto the hips. Slowly straighten the right leg. You know you'll come
into a pyramid pose, so you might have to shorten your gait a little bit with the left leg coming in, or left foot coming in. All right, take your full inhale. And as you exhale, hinge forward, pausing halfway. And then placing the hands onto the ground. Three more breaths here. 2, 1. And then slowly bend into your right knee, high runner's lunge, right foot meets left foot, plank pose. And then carefully take it through your flow or skip it and come into a downward dog. Three breaths here. 2. Last breath. Then carefully lift the left leg, step the left foot through to the hands, and then slowly come up into your high crescent lunge with salute. So you'll keep the right heel lifted. All right, hands can come onto the hips, and then carefully bring the right knee forward, rooting down on your left leg. Staying here, just so you can feel the grounding, the stillness. One more breath. And then you'll extend the hip back, drop the right toes down. All right, let's go with the breath. So inhale, right knee comes forward. Exhale, right hip comes back. One more time. Right knee comes forward as you inhale. Right knee comes back as you exhale. And then frame the left foot with both hands. Right foot meets left foot, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward. And then slowly and carefully reach your arms up high to the sky as you inhale. Arms come down to the side as you exhale. All right, let's keep building on this. Inhale, arms come up high. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold, step the right foot back. All right, come on up to your, actually, right foot back, high crescent lunge, all right? So slowly bring the arms up high. And then maybe step the right foot in just a smidge and set the right heel down. Okay, leave the right arm up high, place the left hand on the left hip as you guide the left hip back. So nice straight left leg without locking the knee. And then I want you to hinge forward, halfway, and then bring your right hand to the outside of the left leg. So you're in a revolved triangle, all right? Stay here or slowly start opening up to the left side. Left arm comes up high. I'm feeling good with my left hand on my hip. One more breath. And then if your left hand is high, place your left hand on your hip. Slowly rotate the torso so you're looking at your left big toe. Reach the right arm parallel to the right ear. Slowly bring yourself up. Bend to the left knee. Right heel comes up high, high crescent lunge with salute. And then frame the left foot. Left foot meets right foot, plank pose. And then carefully take it through your flow. Meeting in your downward dog. Three breaths here. 2, 1. Then reach the right leg high. Step the right foot through to the hands. Leave the left heel lifted. Bring the arms up high. All right, hands come onto the hips. Slowly bring the left knee forward. Okay. I'm just gonna change here. You guys are good. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. So you're in a figure 4. Hands come into prayer. And then it's your choice if you want to slowly start sinking forward. And if you're really feeling called to it, maybe you place your hands onto the ground and you can feel the shin on the back of your triceps, dropping the head. One more big breath here. And then slowly bringing yourself up. Releasing the left ankle, left knee. And then set the left foot down to meet the right foot. And then fold forward and bend the knees so deeply the torso touches the thighs, dropping the head. One more breath. Find your halfway lift, your fold. Then reach the arms up high to the sky as you inhale. And bring them down to the side as you exhale. All right, reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. This time step your left foot back, keeping your high runner's lunge. And then slowly bring the arms up high, having your salute. All right, keep the left hand lifted, right hand on the right hip, straighten the right leg. And then hinge forward. Some more space. Left hand comes to the outside of the right leg for a revolved triangle. Right arm comes out to a T, or you reach the right arm up high to the sky. And I'm feeling good with right hand on hip. Reach, give yourself some length in the spine. Shoulders drop down and away from the ears. And then carefully meet with the right hand back on the right hip. Left arm parallel to the left ear. Draw yourself up. Bend into the right knee. Both arms come high. Frame the right foot steps back with the left foot plank pose. And then mindfully take it through your flow. Meeting in your downward dog. Three breaths here. 2, 1. All right, left leg comes high. Step the left foot through to the hands. All right, keeping your crescent lunge, reach the arms up high. All right, hands come onto the hips. Flex the hips so the right knee is in front of you. Cross the left ankle the right ankle over the left knee. And then you have your figure 4. You can stay here or carefully start bending down into a seated figure 4. Or maybe you're placing the hands onto the ground, shins resting on the triceps, dropping the head. 2 more breaths. Last breath. And then carefully make your way up to your standing pose. Release the right knee in front of you. Set the right foot down. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward so your torso is resting on the thighs. Dropping the head. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Then rooting your feet down, slowly reach up, rise up, arms come up high to the sky. And then down to the side. Great. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Step your left foot back, right foot back, plank pose. And then carefully take it through your flow. Meeting in your downward dog. Two more breaths. Last breath. From downward dog, make your way into your seated pose. So walk your feet forward. Slowly extend the bum down and extend the legs long in front of you. Take as many steps as you need. Heels planted, toes up. All right, bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Left foot pushes out. So you're in a seated tree. All right, reach your arms up high to the sky. Maintain the structure as you exhale. All right, fold forward over the left leg here. Reach the crown of the head towards the toes. And while you're here, I want you to see if you can continue to lengthen the spine. Try not to let the shoulders creep up towards the ears. See how much space you can create, okay? One more breath. And then slowly bring the arms back up high. Maintain the integrity as you exhale. You'll take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. So take your full inhale. And maybe as you exhale, you hinge forward gently. Take another breath. And then guide the right hand to the outside of the left foot or maybe even the left leg. And the left arm can keep reaching forward if you would like, or you can wrap the left arm behind in a bind. Okay, it just kind of depends what you need in the shoulders. If you need the space, go for the bind or set the left hand to the back of the left hip. If you're going for strength, keep reaching the left arm forward, keeping the shoulders back. And then with each exhale, see if you can hinge forward just a little bit more. So this is like a gentle twist in the flexion. All right. Slowly bring yourself back up. Bring the arms down. All right. Bring the right leg forward. Left foot to the inside of the right leg. All right. It might feel a little different here.
Try to keep the right heel planted, right toes are up high towards the sky. Reach the arms up high. As you exhale, hinge forward gently and carefully. So this is your time to create length and space in the spine. You start playing around with where you have the space, or maybe where you need to try to give yourself space. One more breath. And then as you feel ready, slowly bring yourself up on the inhale. Keep the arms strong as you exhale. All right, here we go. Full inhale. Hinge forward on the exhale. Keep the structure here, don't collapse. All right, left hand to the outside of the right foot or leg. And then the right hand can come down to the side, behind, or give yourself the bind, or if you're working on strength, right arm stays parallel to the right ear, but you're not letting the shoulder creep up. All right, couple of cycles of breath here. It comes back to where it was in the beginning. You're taking the full inhale, but you're not collapsing on the exhale. Right toes keep reaching high towards the sky. One more breath. And then use your inhale to slowly draw yourself up. Maintain the integrity on the exhale. And then bring the arms down to the side. All right. This time, bring both feet flat, the knees are up. And then lower yourself down one vertebra at a time. And once you've landed, it's kind of like in the beginning where I had you shift around a little bit in the circle. I want you to do the same thing here so that you feel the pelvis connect with the mat, the hips, the top of the back of the hips. You can tip the pelvis back towards like a 12 o'clock spot. You'll feel the low back engaged, but then when you tip the pelvis back to neutral, it'll lift up a little bit. So you might want to do that a little bit, but it'll naturally lift. And then shift around in the upper spine. Arms come down to the side for now. Feet are flat, they're about knee or hip distance apart. And you can even rock back on the feet too. Okay, from here, I want you to hug the right knee into the chest. Left foot is planted, left knee is high to the sky. All right, take a hold of the bottom of the right foot or make peace fingers with your right toes. Half happy baby pose. All right, left hand on the left hip. If you would like, slowly start inviting the left knee to drop over towards the left side. So you're in a half corkscrew pose. Side of the left foot is engaged into the mat. So we've done a lot with the front and the back lines of the hips. This gives a little bit of work in the in the adductors and the abductors. All right, so you're in your corkscrew pose. If you would like, in your right foot, you can slowly start making circles. Get a little movement going in the joint. Once again, the size and the directions of the circle doesn't matter, as long as it feels good. And then reverse direction. And then find your stillness here. One more breath. All right, stay in your half happy baby pose as you invite the left foot to connect back to the mat. Hug both knees into the chest now.
Hands on the knees, and I want you to slowly make circles with the hips. And this gets a little bit of movement going in that sacroiliac joint, the joint at the low back and the hips. And then reverse direction. All right, send the right foot down to connect to the mat. Hug the left knee into the chest. And while you're hugging the left knee into the chest, you're reconnecting the back body with the mat. You're feeling the right foot reconnect. Maybe you drop back into your deep cycle of breath. All right, friends, right hand on the right hip, half happy baby pose. So left hand can come to the bottom of the foot, or you can do your peace fingers. And then guide the right knee down to the right side. The lateral side of the right foot is still connected. So now you're in your corkscrew pose, and you stay here because you don't want to rush anything. You kind of just are feeling what's good, maybe what's tense. All right, slowly start making circles with the left hip and moving the left foot, maybe even the left knee. And then reverse direction. And then find your stillness. All right, invite the right foot to reconnect back onto the mat. Right knee is high. Hug the left knee into the chest, followed by the right knee. Gently rock from side to side. All right, extend the left leg long here. Keep the right knee hugged into the chest. And then extend the right leg high to the sky. Point the right toes towards the face and then away. Right knee comes back in. Right arm comes out to a T, and then slowly take your twist. So guide the right knee over towards the left side of the body. Look out over the right fingertips. Two more big breaths here. All right, as you inhale, bring yourself back into center. Exhale, switch legs. So right leg comes long, left knee hugs in. Extend the left leg high to the sky. Point the toes towards the face and away. And bring the left knee in. Left arm comes out to a T. Guide the left knee across body into your twist. Three deep cycles of breath here. 2, 1. Then slowly and carefully come back into center. Left knee is hugged in. Then extend the left leg long to meet the right. Reach the arms up overhead. All right, reach the fingertips away from the toes. Release. Reach the right fingertips away from the right toes. Release. Reach the left fingertips away from the left toes. And release. One more time. Fingertips away from the toes. This time, as you release, bring the arms down to the side. Palms up or palms down. Wave the feet from side to side. And then find yourself in your Shavasana pose. So I want you to drop back into the deep cycle of breath. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And I will mind the time, call you back. Slowly take a nice full inhale in. Exhale. Reach the arms up overhead on your next inhale. Make your way onto your right side into a fetal position as you exhale. All right. Drop into your deep cycle of breath. On your next inhale, slowly push yourself up, coming into a seated pose. Bring your hands into heart center, thumbs touch the sternum, fingertips touch. Crown of the head reaches high. Reach the arms up high to the sky as you inhale. Heart center as you exhale. Reach up as you inhale. Heart center as you exhale. Then reach the arms up high. As you come into heart center, pause at your third eye as a reminder to have loving thoughts. Pause at your lips as a reminder to have loving words. And then to your heart with a soft bow as a reminder to have loving actions towards yourself and towards others. The light and love in me acknowledges and honors the light and love in you. Namaste. Okay, thank you for joining.